What do you make of that whole decision?
I think it's certainly split the public. It's split a lot of the experts. You can definitely see both sides of the argument, and it's probably the first time in a year and a bit that Andy Farrell has potentially been questioned about his selection. I completely agree with it. I think with Johnny's not playing the warm-up games, you need that momentum, you need that rhythm. And the biggest thing about it is that Ireland need to get there first and foremost. And they're showing the utmost of respect to Tonga, as they should. They have some quality players. It's a statement of intent, and I do think it's the right decision.
Eimear, as good as he looked last week, it's still only 66 minutes of rugby action he's played since March. So is that the thinking in starting him today?
Yeah, I think as a player as well, confidence, momentum. You want to play games. You want to play games like this in advance of a game like South Africa, just to, I suppose, right the wrongs, and use the game like today to right the wrongs of last week, even though there were very few. But it's minutes under your belt that'll play it with players outside you to give that confidence to you and to players around you that things are going right, and when they're not going right, that you have an opportunity to fix them here in advance of a tougher test that they're going to face in South Africa next week.
Is the key, though, Matt, with this game that Johnny Sexton's still not on the field after 75 minutes and others of those frontliners aren't scrapping for a win in the closing minutes of this game?
Yeah, I think, everything we've heard from Ian and Eimear is totally justifiable and totally accurate. And there's Andy Farrell's earned our respect to make those decisions. But we're looking historically at this, and I am answering your question, Tommy, that this will be the first time an Irish team, or any team, if they win the Cup, plays every single game. So the same team played again last week against Romania, and the way the selections are saying now, the same group will go right through until they either win or are eliminated. No other team has done that, and the opposition aren't doing it. So I think that's part of the controversial discussion. So it's either a great decision or a poor decision. We won't know till it's in the past. Either way today, they had to pick their best team today. There's no doubt about that. It's whether they should have had picked a different team against Romania. So if you pick your best team today, knowing you've got South Africa next, for me, the front rowers are two props, and Sexton, and probably Peter O'Mahony, because he's so crucial to that team. I'd like to see him off at the 50-minute mark, around that time, because the game mightn't be fully won then, but there's bigger fish to fry further down the track. Even if Ireland, it's like France the other night. Ireland will win this game, but it's not going to be like 50 points or something. Ireland are going to win this. This is going to be a tight battle, but I think Ireland can win it.